Dear Mr. Stone, thank you for submitting your resume for our production of Waiting for Godot. Unfortunately, we're seeking actors with more substantial theatrical experience for these particular roles. While your enthusiasm is commendable, our production requires performers with a deeper background in stage performance. We will keep your information on file should an appropriate opportunity arise. Best of luck with your acting pursuits.
Thank you for considering me, Mrs. Wheeler. I understand your decision. I'd be happy to audition for smaller roles if anything becomes available. I'm eager to gain more theatrical experience.
I appreciate your persistence, Mr. Stone. However, all our roles have been cast at this time. Perhaps try community theatre to build your resume. That's where many of our actors began their journeys.
I'll look into that. Thank you for the suggestion. Mr. Burt, I wanted to follow up on my application for Midnight Crossing. I'm very passionate about independent film and would love the opportunity to audition.
Listen, kid, we went through your stuff, not seeing what we need. Got 300 plus submissions for 2 roles. Looking for people who's done this before?
I understand competition is fierce, but I'm dedicated and a quick learner. Even a small role would be valuable experience for me.
We don't have time to train newcomers. Indie film equals tight schedule and an even tighter budget. We need pros who can deliver in one take. Nothing personal. That's just how it works.
I respect that. Thank you for being straightforward. I'll keep working on my craft.
Sure. Good luck.
Dear Mr. Stone, thank you for meeting with us earlier today regarding our upcoming commercial campaign. After careful consideration, we've decided to proceed with other candidates whose experience better aligns with our client's vision. We appreciate your interest and will maintain your information in our database for future opportunities. Best regards, Cynthia Austins, Casting Director, Horizon Media Group.
Ms. Austins, thank you for the opportunity to meet with you today. I understand your decision and appreciate your consideration. I'd welcome any feedback that might help me improve for future auditions.
Mr. Stone, our decision was based on seeking talent with more commercial presence and established experience in brand representation. We encourage you to continue developing your portfolio. Our agency reviews all submissions quarterly. Best of luck with your career.
And that's strike 3. Just got the automatic rejection email from Ms. Austins.
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Arnie. What happened this time?
Same old story. She barely glanced at my resume, probably. Said they needed someone with more presence. Whatever that means.
That's so subjective. Did you at least get to audition?
Nope. None of them even let me audition. Just judged me on my paper resume. It's like they took one look and decided I wasn't worth their time.
That's completely unfair. They can't see your talent from a piece of paper.
Exactly. They all say they'll keep my information on file. We both know that means it's going straight into the digital trash.
These people have no idea what they're missing. You're incredible, and they'd know that if they gave you a chance.
Thanks for always believing in me. But it's been 6 months, Mimi. 6 months of nothing but rejections.
I know it's been rough, but you've only just started in a new city. These things take time.
I really thought this would be different. I was so sure this was where I'd finally catch a break. But now...
Now what?
I can barely make rent this month, let alone save enough for your plane ticket. And I've been so busy with trying to find work that my apartment has gone to crap.
Don't worry about my ticket right now. Focus on taking care of yourself first.
That's just it. I don't see how this is going to work anymore. How can I ask you to come here when I can't even support myself? Let alone both of us while you look for work.
We'll figure it out together, like we always do.
I'm starting to think we need a new plan. Maybe I should just give up on acting, find something stable, or move back home where it's cheaper.
Arnold Stone, don't you dare give up. Not when you've worked so hard. Not when you're so close.
Close to what? Another rejection? I feel like I'm just banging my head against a wall.
Or you could be close to your breakthrough. It always seems impossible until it happens.
I appreciate the optimism, but I also have to be realistic. I haven't had a single callback in weeks.
What about taking a part-time job, just to stay afloat while you continue auditioning?
Been trying that too. Even the coffee shops want barista experience. It's like entry-level jobs don't exist anymore.
There has to be something. Keep looking. I believe in you.
I know you do. And I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm letting you down.
You could never let me down. We're in this together. Partners, remember?
I remember. I just wish I had better news. Hold on a minute.
What is it?
I just got a notification. Someone named Mr. Warlock just messaged me.
Mr. Warlock? That's an interesting name.
I don't recognize it. Probably another rejection from something I don't even remember applying for.
You never know. It could be good news.
At this point, I'll take anything. Let me check it. I'll let you know what it says.
Fingers crossed.
Give me a sec to check this message.
Take your time. I'll be here. Arnold, it's been half an hour. Don't leave me hanging. Good news or bad news?
Mimi! 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 You won't believe this.
What? Tell me.
I got a job. An actual acting job.
What? Oh my god. From this Warlock person?
Yes! Mr. Warlock is a film director. He's making a Godzilla remake, a passion project remake of the original film.
Are you serious right now? That's incredible.
I know. I can't believe this is happening. It feels like a dream.
Tell me everything. How did he find you?
That's the craziest part. He found me through Reddit. Those detailed posts I made analyzing the original Godzilla films.
Your obsessive monster movie analysis actually paid off?
Yes! All those hours I spent breaking down the historical significance of Haruo Nakajima's performance. Mr. Warlock read all of those posts. He said my understanding of the original suit actor's work was exactly what he was looking for.
So wait, what exactly is the role?
I'm going to be Godzilla, the Godzilla. I'll be wearing the suit.
You're going to be in a monster suit? That's different from what you were auditioning for.
I know it's not a speaking role, but it's a lead role. And Mr. Warlock emphasized how important the physicality is. He said the soul of the character comes through in the movement.
That actually sounds perfect for you. You've studied those movements so much.
Exactly! He spent 3 years perfecting the suit. He sent me some concept photos. It's an exact recreation of the 1954 design, but with modern materials.
Wow, that's impressive. He's serious about this.
Very serious. He talked about the soul of Godzilla for like 20 minutes, about how the suit must become an extension of the wearer.
That sounds fun.
It's just artistic passion. You know how directors can be, especially when it's their passion project.
I guess. Does it pay well?
Not Hollywood money, but steady work for 2 months. And it's more than I'd make at a coffee shop.
2 months of steady work. That's huge.
I know, and get this. He wants me to start immediately.
How immediately?
Tomorrow. 5 a.m., even before the other actors arrive.
Why so early?
He wants me to get comfortable in the suit. Says it takes time to really inhabit it, to make the movements natural.
That makes sense. For something so physically demanding.
He said most suit actors need weeks to adapt, but he thinks with my understanding of the character, I might take to it more quickly.
He really believes in you. This is amazing.
I still can't believe this is happening. After all those rejections, someone finally sees something in me.
I always saw it. Now someone else does too.
You know what this means, right?
What?
If I'm careful with this money, and maybe pick up a few extra days of work, we might have enough for your plane ticket by the end of production.
Really? Are you sure?
Let's do the math. 2 months at the rate he offered. Minus rent and food. I should have enough for your ticket and maybe a month of expenses while you job hunt.
Arnold, I can't believe this might actually happen after all this time.
Right? We've been patient for so long. Maybe it's finally paying off.
So what happens when I get there? Where will you take me first?
First, that little Vietnamese place I told you about. The one with the best pho in the city.
I can't wait to try it. What else?
Then we'll go to Riverside Park. It's beautiful at sunset. We can walk along the water, actually be together instead of just texting.
That sounds perfect. I want to see everything. All the places you've told me about.
We'll do it all. All the places I've been saving to show you. All the restaurants I've been too depressed to try alone.
No more being alone. For either of us.
I can hardly believe it. A real acting job and enough money to finally be together. It feels too good to be true.
But it is true. This is happening.
Let's not jinx it, though. I still have to do a good job.
You will. You've been preparing for this without even knowing it.
That's what Mr. Warlock said, too. He said he could tell from my analysis that I have the right instincts.
Tell me more about him. What's he like?
Very knowledgeable. He can quote dialogue from the original Japanese version, not the Raymond Burr American cut, the real original.
So he's as big of a Godzilla nerd as you are.
Even bigger. He described the original suit in such detail, down to the materials used and why.
It sounds like you two will get along well.
I think so, though he's definitely eccentric.
How so?
The way he talks about Godzilla. It's almost like he believes the character is real. He kept saying things like, Goji must live again through you.
Goji?
That's what the Japanese crew nicknamed the original Godzilla. It's a term of endearment among serious fans.
Well, at least you found someone who shares your passion.
Exactly. And he's giving me my first real chance. I can't wait to prove myself.
I'm just so happy for you. This is everything you've been working for.
Well, maybe not everything. I wasn't exactly dreaming of being inside a rubber suit, but it's a foot in the door.
Hey, everyone starts somewhere. Even famous actors had weird first jobs.
You're right. And it is a lead role, even if no one sees my face.
Your performance will still shine through, just like you said about Nakajima.
That's true. I'm going to give it everything I've got.
I know you will. When do you need to sleep if you start at 5 a.m.?
Soon. Mr. Warlock emphasized punctuality, said the morning light is perfect for testing the suit's textures.
Then you should get some rest. Big day day tomorrow.
You're right. I should try to sleep, though I'm way too excited.
Try anyway. Your body will need the energy.
I will. I'll text you tomorrow after the first day.
Please do. I want to hear everything.
I still can't believe this is happening. After all this time, all those rejections, maybe we just needed to be patient.
Sometimes the right opportunity comes when you least expect it.
I'm just so grateful, not just for this job, but for you, for sticking with me through all of this.
Always. We're a team.
The best team. Anyway, I should go. Need to at least try to sleep.
Good night, future monster movie star. I'm so proud of you.
Good night, babe.
Sleep well. Dream of stomping on miniature cities.
Haha, I will.
Good evening, babe. How was your first day?
Hey, sorry for the late reply. Just got home.
Home? Now? It's almost midnight there.
Yeah, long day. Really long day.
What happened? Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. Just didn't expect to be there for 16 hours.
16 hours? That's crazy hours.
Mr. Warlock is dedicated. He wanted to make sure the suit fit properly. And then there were movement tests, and then lighting tests.
That sounds draining for a first day.
It was, but also kind of amazing. The suit is incredible, Mimi.
Tell me about it, and send pictures.
About the pictures. Mr. Warlock has this strict rule. No photographs of the suit before release.
Seriously? Not even for your girlfriend?
Yeah. He's really serious about it. Says it's part of his marketing strategy, building mystery around the new design.
I guess that makes sense. So what's the suit like then?
It's heavy, like way heavier than I expected. Made with layered latex and all these internal mechanisms. Makes moving really difficult.
That sounds uncomfortable.
It is at first, but the weird thing is, the longer I wear it, the more comfortable it gets.
How so?
It warms up, gets really hot actually, but then it settles into this strange, comforting warmth. Like being held, if that makes sense.
That's interesting, but you're enjoying it?
I think so. It's exhausting, but satisfying. I should get some sleep, though. Back at it at 5 a.m. tomorrow.
Again? So early?
Mr. Warlock says the morning light is perfect for the exterior shots. And to be fair, he's got a point after this morning, so talk tomorrow. Love you.
Love you too. Get some rest. Hey you, how's day 3 going? Haven't heard from you in a while.
Sorry. Another long day. Mr. Warlock is very particular.
In what way?
This is the outside of the studio, by the way. Old warehouse they converted.
Looks rustic.
That's one word for it. It's actually pretty impressive inside. They built miniature city sets. Looks just like the original film.
That's cool, but you didn't answer my question. How is Mr. Warlock particular?
He just watches me for hours. Sometimes he films with this old camera. Other times he just stares and takes notes.
That sounds uncomfortable.
It is. But also, when he nods approvingly, I feel this strange sense of pride.
I guess that's normal with directors. You want their approval.
Yeah, and he really knows his stuff. Keeps telling me stories about Nakajima.
Who?
Haruo Nakajima, the original Godzilla suit actor. Mr. Warlock says he used to sleep in the suit.
Sleep in it? Why?
To become one with the creature. Mr. Warlock talks about that a lot. The connection between actor and suit.
Are you sure this guy is okay?
He's eccentric for sure, but he knows everything about the original film. Like, details I didn't even know, and I've studied that movie for years.
If you say so, just be careful, okay? These film people can be obsessive as hell.
Trust me, I would know. But this is still my big break. And honestly, I'm starting to really enjoy it.
The role or the suit?
Both? There's something satisfying about it. When I'm in the suit for hours, it stops feeling like a costume.
What does it feel like then?
Like an extension of myself? I know that sounds strange.
A little, yeah. But I guess that's method acting?
Exactly. That's what Mr. Warlock says too, that I'm finding Goji's soul.
He calls it Goji too?
All the time. He never says Godzilla. Always Goji, like it's a person.
That's quirky. When do you get to meet the other actors?
Finally tomorrow. Been just me and Mr. Warlock all week.
That'll be nice. Having other people around.
Yeah. He's been getting more driven. Like yesterday, he got upset when I took the head off during a break. Said I was breaking character.
You're not supposed to take breaks?
He prefers I stay in the suit as much as possible. Says it helps maintain the emotional consistency.
That doesn't sound healthy or safe.
It's fine. Just part of the process. I want to do this right.
I understand. But please take care of yourself. How hot does it get in there?
Really hot at first. I sweat buckets. But then it's like my body adjusts. That's when it gets comfortable.
Make sure you're staying hydrated.
Mr. Warlock is good about that. Has me drink these special electrolyte mixes.
That's good at least. What time do you finish tonight?
Probably late again. We're doing night shots, the emerging from the bay scene.
Just like in the original?
Exactly like the original. Mr. Warlock is obsessed with getting it perfect.
Well, try to get some rest when you can. You sound exhausted.
I am, but it's a good kind of tired. Like I'm accomplishing something.
I'm proud of you. Just don't overdo it.
I won't. I'm just excited to finally meet the other actors tomorrow. Been kinda lonely with just Mr. Warlock.
I bet. Is he friendly at least?
Not friendly exactly. More focused. He doesn't do small talk. Everything is about the film, or about Goji.
Well, I'm glad you'll have some new people to talk to. Maybe you can make some industry connections.
That's what I'm hoping. Expand my network a bit.
Exactly. This could lead to more opportunities.
That's the plan. Though right now, I'm just trying to not mess this one up.
You're doing great. He obviously thinks so if he's keeping you there so long.
I guess that's true. Oh, he's calling me back for another take. Gotta go.
Okay, text me later if you can.
Will do. And Mimi?
Yes?
It's weird, but I've never felt more at home than I do in this suit. Is that crazy?
Not crazy. Just passionate about your craft. That's a good thing, right?
Right. That's what I thought too. Talk later.
Break a leg. Or a tail. Godzilla humor. Sorry.
Haha. Mr. Warlock wouldn't appreciate that joke, that's for sure.
Then it's our little joke.
Our little joke. Gotta go now.
Arnold, I need you at the warehouse by 4:30 a.m. tomorrow. We must prepare you before the others arrive.
4:30? That's even earlier than usual.
The transformation requires time, especially as we introduce new elements.
New elements?
The suit has been enhanced. I've been making modifications based on your physicality. Tomorrow we take the next step.
What kind of modifications?
Internal adjustments to better fuse your movement with Goji's essence. You've been progressing remarkably well, better than I anticipated.
Thank you, sir. I'm trying my best.
I know, I see your dedication. It reminds me of Nakajima. His spirit lives in you.
That's high praise. I'm honored.
Sleep well tonight, Arnold. Tomorrow's an important day. Goji must shine when the others arrive.
I'll be ready. 4:30 sharp.
Good, very good.
Hey, Mimi, I wanted to introduce you to some people from the set. Just created this group chat so you could meet Harry and Lewis. They're the other actors I told you about.
Hi, everyone. Nice to meet you both.
Hey there. Great to meet you, Mimi. Arnold has told us all about you.
All good things, I hope?
The best. Can't get him to shut up about you, actually.
Hi, Mimi. The famous long-distance girlfriend finally appears. Arnold's a lucky guy.
All right. No need to embarrass me in front of my girlfriend.
That's literally our job as your new friends.
So, you guys are in the movie too?
Yep, we play the scientists. I'm Dr. Serizawa, the one who studies Godzilla's radiation. Not actually me, but I thought a reference would be cool.
And I'm the younger scientist who nobody listens to when I warn about the dangers of awakening ancient creatures. You know, the usual.
Classic monster movie roles. How's filming going?
It's interesting.
That's one way to put it.
Guys,
Sorry, it's going fine, just a bit different than what we expected.
Different how?
Well, for starters, most directors actually pay attention when we're doing our scenes.
Mr. Warlock doesn't?
He does technically, but he's always watching Arnold, even when Arnold isn't in the scene, like really watching him.
he's just making sure the suit movements are correct. It's complicated choreography.
Choreography that apparently requires 17 takes of the same stomping sequence.
17 takes? For stomping?
Mr. Warlock wasn't satisfied with Arnold's bloodlust, kept screaming about how Goji needed to feel the joy of destruction. Poor Arnold was practically collapsing by the end.
It wasn't that bad. He just wants authenticity.
Arnold, the man made you repeat that scene until you physically couldn't stand anymore. We all saw you stumbling around.
I was just tired. It's physical work.
That sounds excessive. How often are you guys filming?
We're only on set 3 days a week.
Yeah, typical schedule, but Arnold here.
Arnold is there every day, all day, sometimes before we arrive and after we leave.
Is that normal for the lead?
Not in my experience. And I've been doing this for 10 years.
Mr. Warlock says the suit actor needs more time to really inhabit the role.
Speaking of inhabiting, did you tell Mimi about Warlock's creepy notebook?
Notebook?
He carries this small black notebook everywhere, constantly sketching Arnold in the suit and writing pages and pages of notes.
I caught a glimpse once. It was full of these creepy-ass diagrams. Looked like the inside of the suit with all these annotations.
Come on, guys. He's just detail-oriented. It's his passion project.
We're just concerned. This doesn't seem like normal director behavior.
Well, he's not a normal director. He's an artist.
Didn't he make you eat raw fish yesterday? To understand Goji's predatory nature.
It was sushi. It's not that weird.
That does sound a bit strange. Arnold, are you doing okay?
I'm fine, just tired. Method acting takes a lot out of you.
I'm worried about you. Harry and Lewis make it sound like agony.
It's painful, sure, but in a good way. I've never felt so connected to a role before.
Is it the role you're connected to? Or the suit?
Both, I guess. When I'm in the suit, it's like everything else fades away. All the stress, All the anxiety. Sometimes I don't want to take it off.
That doesn't sound healthy, babe.
It's just acting, finding my character.
You called the suit your sanctuary yesterday. Those were your exact words, after wearing it for 14 hours straight.
So what? It's comfortable once you get used to it.
Arnold, maybe you're pushing yourself too hard. It sounds like you need more breaks.
Mr. Warlock knows what he's doing. He understands something about this character that others don't. Trust me, it's all part of the process.
The process of what exactly? Becoming Goji? That's all he talks about.
You don't understand. None of you do.
Arnold, I'm really concerned now. This doesn't sound like you.
I have to go. Mr. Warlock needs me for a night shoot. Talk later.
Night shoot? There's no night shoot scheduled.
Arnold?
Did he leave?
Looks like it. This is exactly what we're worried about. He's been doing this more and more, just disappearing to be with Warlock.
How long has he been acting like this?
It's gotten worse the past week, but there were signs from day one.
He's losing weight too, like rapidly.
What? He hasn't mentioned that.
I don't think he's noticed, or he doesn't care, but his face is gaunt, and his clothes are hanging off him.
And the weirdest part is how he acts in versus out of the suit. Out of it, he seems confused, disoriented. In it, he's laser focused, like a different person.
Hey, Mimi, I wanted to message you privately. I'm really worried about Arnold.
I am too. This doesn't sound like him at all. He's usually so level-headed.
I didn't want to say this in the group chat, but I've been in this industry a long time, and there's something very wrong with Mr. Warlock.
What do you mean?
The way he looks at Arnold. It's not like a director looking at an actor. It's more like someone examining their dinner.
That's terrifying.
Yup, and Arnold doesn't see it, or he's choosing not to.
What should we do?
I've already done something. I have a friend. He's a police inspector. I asked him to look into Warlock's background.
Do you think that's necessary?
Honestly, yes. No one seems to know anything about this guy, where he came from, his previous work. It's all very vague.
But why would he want to hurt Arnold?
I don't know, but there's no night shoot tonight. The crew is gone. So where did Arnold go? And why did he lie about it?
Maybe he's just confused. You said he seems disoriented.
Maybe. Or maybe Warlock is isolating him. Either way, my friend is going to check things out, discreetly.
Thank you, Harry. I'm so far away. I feel helpless.
Don't worry. Lewis and I will keep an eye on him, and I'll let you know what my friend finds.
Please do. And Harry?
Yes?
If you think Arnold is in immediate danger, don't wait. Just call the police.
I will. Promise. Hey everyone, I've created this group without Arnold, so we can speak freely. And I've added someone who might be able to help.
Who's the new person?
Yes, who is this?
Hello everyone, I'm Inspector James Stark. Harry and I go way back to college.
Stark's with the police department. I thought we could use some professional insight.
Thank you for helping, Inspector. I'm really worried about Arnold.
Harry has briefed me on the situation. I understand your boyfriend is working with a director who's exhibiting concerning behavior.
Yes, he's not acting like himself anymore. And what Harry and Lewis described sounds alarming.
That's putting it mildly. The guy is a complete creep.
I should clarify something up front. I can't officially investigate without evidence of wrongdoing, but I can look into this Mr. Warlock discreetly.
That's all we're asking, just to see if there's anything concerning in his background.
Inspector, how bad do you think this is?
It's too early to say, but anything involving isolation and personality changes is worth looking into. Some of what Harry described to me raises red flags.
Like what specifically?
The extreme hours, the physical exhaustion, the isolation from others. These are classic controlling behaviors.
Oh goodness. Do you think he's in danger?
Let's not jump to conclusions. I'll need more information first. For now, keep me updated on any more strange behavior from either Arnold or this Mr. Warlock.
Will do.
I'm on set tomorrow. I'll keep my eyes open.
Arnold, are you there? We haven't heard from you in days.
Yeah, man, everything okay?
The group chat has been dead since you left.
Sorry, been busy. So much filming.
It's 3 a.m. there. Why are you still awake?
Just got home. The suit. It feels alive sometimes. Do you know what I mean?
Not really, buddy. What do you mean by alive?
The way it moves with me. Or maybe I move with it. Hard to tell anymore. Mr. Warlock says that's good, though. Says I'm becoming Goji.
He calls you Goji?
Not Arnold anymore. Just Goji. When I'm in the suit, which is most of the time now.
Arnold, this is deeply concerning. When was the last time you had a full day off?
Off? Why would I want to be off? The suit is home now.
Dude, do you even hear yourself?
Sorry, I'm just tired. Talk tomorrow, maybe.
Arnold, wait.
He's gone again. This is getting worse.
Mimi, are you awake?
Yes, I'm here. Arnold, I'm really worried about you.
I had a dream. I was swimming, but not like a person. Like something else.
Huh?
In dark, deep water. Cold at first, then warm. I was powerful, hungry. I could feel the ocean floor rumble when I moved.
That sounds like you were dreaming you were Godzilla?
Yes, but not the movie version. Something more real, something ancient.
Arnold, please. I'm starting to think that dropping this gig may be best.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. I'm just exhausted. The method acting is intense.
This goes beyond method acting. Harry and Lewis said you've lost weight, that you seem confused when you're not in the suit.
They worry too much. I'm fine, just committed to the role.
When was the last time you ate a proper meal?
Mr. Warlock feeds me. Special diet for the role.
What kind of special diet?
Protein. raw mostly, for the predatory instinct.
Raw? Raw what?
Meat, fish. It's not as bad as it sounds.
Ew, that's not normal. Arnold, please. I think you need to step back. Take a break. This doesn't sound healthy.
I can't take a break. We're too close now to the culmination.
The what?
Sorry, I have to sleep now. Early call time.
Arnold, please call me tomorrow. I want to hear your voice.
The suit, it makes talking hard. Better to text.
Then more texts, please.
I'll try. Good night, Mimi.
Good night. Just had a deeply disturbing conversation with Arnold. He's having dreams that he's actually Godzilla, swimming in the ocean, feeling powerful and hungry.
Yikes, that's disturbing as hell.
Method acting can be brutal, but this sounds like some kind of mental disorder waiting to happen.
Did he mention anything about his daily routine?
He said Mr. Warlock feeds him a special diet that's mostly raw meat and fish for predatory instinct.
Yeah, we've seen that. Warlock brings these packages wrapped in butcher paper.
It's disgusting. He hand feeds Arnold these raw strips of meat.
What? Ugh, that's so gross.
We also noticed something else today. They're modifying the suit.
Yeah, when Arnold isn't in it, Warlock has this technician come in, adding these components inside.
What kind of components?
That's the thing. We don't know. They look like some kind of electronics, but not like any I've seen before.
I asked Warlock about them. He freaked out, banned us from the costume area completely.
I've been doing some preliminary research on your Mr. Warlock, and I've found some troubling information.
What kind of information?
For one thing, William Warlock isn't his original name. He's used at least 3 different names in the industry, and there was an incident 5 years ago.
What incident?
He was briefly investigated in connection with a disappearance. An actor from another low-budget monster film. Nothing was proven, but the actor was never found.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
What do we do?
For now, caution. I need more evidence before I can take official action, but I'd suggest staying close to Arnold when possible. Document anything unusual, and try to get him away from Warlock occasionally.
Hey everyone, sorry I've been scarce.
Arnold, are you okay?
Better than okay. Filming is going great. We've made so much progress.
That's good to hear. We've been worried about you.
No need to worry. Mr. Warlock says I'm doing excellent work. Maybe the best Godzilla performance since the original.
High praise. How's the suit treating you?
Like an old friend now. I barely notice the weight anymore.
Have you been getting enough rest?
When I can. It's all worth it though. Mr. Warlock has invited me to a special rehearsal.
When?
This Sunday, at the warehouse. Just him and me, for what he calls the culmination scene.
Culmination scene? That's not in our scripts.
It's a special scene, part of Mr. Warlock's vision. Some elements are being kept secret, even from you guys.
That's unusual, isn't it?
Not for an auteur like Mr. Warlock. He has a very specific vision. I'm honored to be central to it.
Arnold, when will you have a day off? Maybe we could video chat?
Soon, I hope. After Sunday, maybe. Everything changes after the culmination.
What does that mean exactly?
Can't explain. Mr. Warlock is calling. Have to go. Talk later.
And he's gone again.
What the hell was that about? A culmination scene that's secret?
I don't like this. Not at all. Did you all see Arnold's messages about Sunday?
Yep.
What the hell is a culmination scene? And why keep it secret from the rest of the cast?
This raises red flags. Isolation is a common tactic in coercive situations.
What should we do?
Harry, Lewis, find a reason to be at that warehouse on Sunday. Say you left something important, or that you need to review lines. Any excuse to be present.
We can do that.
Definitely.
Document everything you see. Take photos if possible, but be discreet. If this Warlock is as unstable as he seems, he could be dangerous if confronted directly.
This is terrifying. I feel so helpless being so far away.
Ms. Mimi, do you have any recent photos of Arnold? And perhaps some from before this project started?
I can send some. This was 2 months ago before the job.
Thank you. And anything more recent?
He hasn't sent many. He says Warlock doesn't allow photos on set. But here's one from last week when he was at home and we briefly FaceTimed.
Jesus. He looks even worse than when I last saw him.
The physical deterioration is significant. Weight loss, pallor, signs of sleep deprivation. These are consistent with both physical stress and possibly coercive control. I'm going to accelerate my investigation. In the meantime, stay in close contact. And whatever happens, do not let Arnold go alone with Warlock on Sunday.
Guys, I just got the strangest text from Arnold. He legit just sent me this. Followed by, "The hunger makes sense now."
What the hell?
This is getting so much worse by the second. He barely makes sense anymore.
How long has he been communicating this way?
It's been deteriorating over the past week. At first, it was just odd phrasing. Now it's this.
Yesterday, he just stared at me on set, didn't even blink, then whispered, "The suit knows." and walked away.
I tried to talk to him in the break room. All he would say is that Mr. Warlock has shown me the way, and that he needs to surrender to it.
Surrender to what?
The suit, apparently. He talks about it like it's alive.
He told me it whispers to him. I don't even know what that means.
I've been digging deeper into Mr. Warlock's background, and what I've found is deeply concerning. First, his real name is William Locker.
William Locker equals Mr. Warlock. It's an anagram.
Creepy.
More importantly, he's been involved with at least 3 film projects over the last decade. All low budget, all under different production names, and all with disturbing outcomes.
What kind of outcomes?
In 2013, an actor named Jeremy Cole disappeared during filming of The Deep Hunter, a monster film involving an elaborate deep-sea creature costume. In 2016, actress Mariana Voss suffered a complete psychological breakdown on the set of Metamorphosis. She was committed to psychiatric care and still claims she's part insect. And in 2019, actor Thomas Reed vanished after working on Blood Moon Rising, a werewolf film where he was the creature.
Jesus Christ.
Those suits look wrong.
What happened to the actors?
Cole and Reed were never found. Voss is still institutionalized. In all cases, Locker Warlock was questioned but never charged. Insufficient evidence.
This is horrifying.
There's more. I've found posts on obscure forums from a user whose writing style matches Warlock's, discussing theories about consumption as the ultimate transformation and becoming the monster through sacrifice.
What does that even mean?
I believe he's developed a delusional belief system, centered around literally becoming these creatures, not just portraying them.
We need to get Arnold away from him now.
I agree, but we need to be careful. If Warlock is as disturbed as I suspect, direct confrontation could escalate the situation.
Hey Arnold, how's it going today?
Suit. Becoming. 1.
That's great, buddy. Hey, I was thinking, maybe you should take a break tomorrow. I could cover for you with Warlock.
No breaks. Not now. So close.
Close to what, Arnold?
Sunday. Special rehearsal, Mr. Warlock promised. After Sunday, everything will be complete.
Complete how?
The transformation, the becoming.
What exactly is happening at this rehearsal, Arnold? Can you give us details?
Feeding the beast, Mr. Warlock explained. True transformation requires consumption.
Consumption of what?
Can't say. Sacred. The hunger grows. Goji hungers.
Arnold, this doesn't sound right. This doesn't sound like filmmaking.
Not just film. Article, transformation, evolution.
Dude, you're scaring us. Can we meet up? Just to talk?
No time. Must prepare for Sunday. The feast.
Arnold, please, call me. I need to hear your voice.
Goji has no voice. Only hunger.
I've been talking to other crew members, trying to gather more information, and things are getting weirder.
What exactly are we looking at?
Receipts for supplies that aren't being used for filming, large amounts of tarpaulin, industrial cleaning chemicals, and 2 large freezer units.
What would he need those for?
None of those items would be unusual on their own, but together, they present a concerning pattern. These are items often used in crime scene cleanup.
Jesus Christ. You think he's planning something?
I can't say for certain, but we need to take this seriously. I'm trying to gather enough evidence for a warrant, but I need something more concrete.
What about the missing actors?
Unfortunately, the connection is circumstantial. I need something that directly links Warlock to illegal activity.
So what do we do in the meantime?
Stay vigilant, document everything, and most importantly, try to keep Arnold away from Warlock outside of filming.
We're trying, but he's completely under Warlock's spell.
It's like talking to a zombie sometimes.
The hunger is too strong now. I understand what needs to happen. Sunday will be the feast.
Arnold, what are you talking about?
Arnold, you're not making sense.
Buddy, please, talk to us normally.
Goji speaks now, through me. We are becoming.
I'm calling you right now. He's not answering my calls. I've tried 5 times.
Same here.
He's not picking up for me either.
But he just texted me. He said, "Can't talk." Mr. Warlock says the suit needs to rest with me inside it tonight. We're becoming one.
This situation is escalating rapidly. The language he's using is consistent with someone under coercive control or experiencing a psychotic break. Either way, I'm increasingly concerned for his safety.
What's happening to him?
He was normal just a few weeks ago. How could someone change this quickly?
Isolation, sleep deprivation, possible drugging, all can contribute to rapid personality changes, especially in someone who's vulnerable or eager to please.
That's Arnold. He wanted this break so badly.
So what do we do now?
I'm going to organize surveillance of the warehouse for Sunday. I have some colleagues who owe me favors. We can monitor the situation discreetly.
What about before then? We're on set tomorrow.
Try to engage with Arnold. Remind him of his identity. Ask questions about his life before the film. Anything to strengthen his sense of self.
We'll try, but it won't be easy if Warlock is around.
Be subtle. We don't want to alert Warlock that we're suspicious.
I'm terrified for him. What if something happens before Sunday?
Stay calm, Ms. Mimi. Panic won't help Arnold. If you get any more concerning messages from him, forward them to me immediately. And if you believe he's in immediate danger. I'll expedite intervention.
Okay, I just wish I was there. I feel so helpless being so far away.
We'll be his eyes on the ground.
We won't let anything happen to him.
One more thing. This language about feeding and consumption, combined with the supplies Warlock has purchased, suggests he may be planning something specific for Sunday. Something potentially dangerous.
You don't think...
Could he actually be planning to hurt Arnold?
I can't rule it out, which is why we need to be prepared. Harry, Lewis, find a way to be at that warehouse on Sunday, no matter what.
Please, save him. I can't lose him like this.
We won't let that happen.
We promise.
Guys, something's wrong.
We're at the studio. Arnold and Warlock aren't here.
What do you mean they're not there? Isn't today a filming day?
Yes, everyone else is here. The crew, other actors, but no Arnold, and no Warlock.
And the suit is gone too. It's not in its usual storage area.
Maybe they're just late?
We thought that at first, but then we checked Arnold's dressing room.
It looks like there was a struggle, and there's something else.
We think that might be blood.
Oh my god. No, no, no.
I'm on my way to your location now. Do not touch anything in that room. Preserve everything exactly as you found it.
We haven't touched anything.
What do we do while we wait?
Has anyone tried contacting either of them?
I've been texting Arnold all morning. No response.
Same here.
Wait, I just got a text from Warlock's number.
What does it say?
Mr. Warlock, Arnold has come down with severe food poisoning. He will be out for a few days. I am taking care of him at my home. Please inform the crew that we will resume filming on Thursday.
Food poisoning? That doesn't explain the state of his dressing room.
That message isn't what he usually sounds like. The writing styles don't match with his previous texts. The vocabulary, punctuation, sentence structure, they're noticeably different. It could mean someone else is using Warlock's phone.
I'm going to reply. See what happens.
Be careful what you say.
I just asked for Arnold's address. Said we want to send a get well gift. Got a response. That won't be necessary. Arnold needs rest, not visitors. I'll make sure he gets anything he needs.
Very evasive. Push a little more.
Asked which pharmacy would be closest to drop off some medicine. And now, we have everything needed. Please respect our privacy during recovery time.
Definitely suspicious.
I'm calling Arnold again. Straight to voicemail. But I just got a text from him. Hey babe, don't worry. Food poisoning. Resting at Mr. Warlock's. We'll call when feeling better.
Ask something only Arnold would know. A personal question.
Good idea. I asked about the name of our first date restaurant. The place where we met. The response just says, the Italian place downtown. It was a Vietnamese restaurant. That's not Arnold.
Holy crap.
Inspector, how fast can you get here?
I'm 10 minutes away. I've already called for backup. A forensics team will follow.
This can't be happening. Where is he?
We're going to search the rest of the building.
Be careful. If you find anything else, don't touch it. Just take photos and wait for me.
I feel so helpless. I should be there.
We'll find him, Mimi. I promise. Mr. Warlock, it's Lewis. Is Arnold with you? He's not answering his phone, and we're concerned.
As I said, Arnold is ill. Food poisoning. He is resting.
Can I speak with him directly, just to make sure he's okay?
Not possible at this time. He is sleeping.
When did he get sick exactly?
Last night, after our rehearsal.
What's your address? We'd like to drop off some supplies for him.
That won't be necessary. I have everything under control.
Which pharmacy is closest to you? We could order some medicine to be delivered.
We have everything needed. Please respect our privacy during recovery time.
Sure. One more thing. How's the suit? We noticed it's missing from storage.
The suit is with me, for maintenance. Do not concern yourself with it.
Okay. Tell Arnold we hope he feels better soon.
I've arrived at the studio. Where are you both?
Back of the main warehouse, by the miniature city set.
We found something.
On my way. Mimi, I'm with Harry and Lewis now. We're treating the dressing room as a crime scene. Forensics team is processing it.
Have you found anything else?
Yes, we discovered a hidden room behind one of the set pieces.
It's disturbing, like a shrine.
Those are pictures of Arnold.
Not just Arnold. There are others too. Young men, dozens of them.
I recognize some of these faces. They're missing persons from previous years.
Oh my god.
And there's a calendar. The Feast of Becoming is circled in red.
Excuse me? Feast of Becoming?
It matches the language we saw in those forum posts. Consumption and transformation. I'm escalating this to a full missing persons investigation. I've already put out an APB for both Arnold and Warlock, and I'm having tech trace their phone signals, but both phones appear to be off or disabled currently. No active signal.
Found something else. A laptop. I think it's Warlock's.
Don't open it.
Of course, Mimi. Our tech specialists will need to examine it properly. It's likely password protected anyway. The forensics team is documenting everything. We'll take all of this as evidence.
What happens now?
We work to locate Arnold. We've filed emergency warrants to access all of Warlock's records. Phone, bank, property. If he owns or rents any other properties, We'll find them.
How long will that take?
Honestly, it could be hours or days.
Days? Arnold might not have days.
I understand your fear, but we're doing everything by the book to ensure any evidence we find is admissible.
What should we do in the meantime?
Stay together. Don't go anywhere alone, especially not after dark.
You think Warlock might come after us too?
I think we need to be cautious. If he's as disturbed as this evidence suggests, he may view you as threats.
Great.
Inspector, could any of this just be film stuff? Like maybe it's all elaborate props for the movie?
I considered that, but the photos of missing persons, the apparent blood evidence, the inconsistent text messages, together they paint a very concerning picture.
Arnold, please. If you get this, tell me where you are. We're all worried sick. Please be okay. I love you.
The transformation has begun. I, American, Goji.
I just got a text from Arnold's phone. He literally just said, I am Goji. And that's it.
Good God. The phrasing matches the delusions we've been seeing.
What do we do?
Don't respond yet. We're trying to trace the signal, but I need to warn all of you. Do not attempt to find Arnold on your own. Based on the evidence we've gathered, I believe Warlock is not only delusional, but potentially dangerous. This situation requires professional intervention.
I can't just sit here while Arnold is in danger.
I understand how difficult this is, but the best thing you can do for Arnold right now is to let us handle this properly. If you attempt to intervene, you could make things worse.
He's right, Mimi.
We have to trust the police on this.
I promise you, finding Arnold is my top priority. I won't stop until we locate him, but I need you all to stay safe. Please.
Okay, but if anything happens, if you find anything, promise you'll tell me immediately.
You have my word. I have news. Are you all awake?
I haven't slept at all. What is it?
I'm here.
Same?
Tech specialists managed to bypass the security on Warlock's laptop. We have a hit!
What did they find?
Extensive research on ritualistic cannibalism, Japanese mythology about becoming the monster, and detailed plans for something he calls the transformation.
What kind of transformation?
According to his notes, it involves feeding a person to another who is wearing what he calls the vessel. In this case, the Godzilla suit.
Jesus Christ. He's planning to feed Arnold to someone?
There's more. We've triangulated the last signal from Arnold's phone to an abandoned meat processing plant outside the city. We're organizing a team to investigate.
How long will that take?
We need to proceed with caution. The facility is large and maze-like. Rushing in could put Arnold at greater risk.
So we just wait?
For now, yes.
I just booked a hotel. I'm not sitting at home while Arnold is in danger.
Ms. Mimi, I strongly advise against coming here. This is a police matter now. We need civilians to stay clear.
I'm already on my way. I'll keep my distance, but I need to be close, in case Arnold needs me.
I understand your concern, but please promise you won't attempt to intervene.
Maybe.
Lewis, I need you and Harry to both come to the warehouse immediately. I need to do an emergency reshoot. It cannot wait.
What kind of reshoot? It's 6 a.m.
The light is perfect now for the laboratory scene. Be here in 30 minutes, or don't bother coming back.
We'll be there. Guys, Warlock just texted us. He wants us at the warehouse for an emergency reshoot.
That has to be a trap.
Obviously, but it might be our chance to find Arnold.
This is unexpected, but potentially useful. I advise you to agree to meet him.
We already did.
But do not go alone. I'm sending plainclothes officers to accompany you. They'll pose as production assistants.
How soon can they be ready?
They're already on standby. They'll meet you a block away from the warehouse, then follow you in.
What if Warlock recognizes them as cops?
They're experienced undercover officers, and they know to keep their distance. Their primary goal is your safety and locating Arnold.
Okay, we're leaving now.
We'll update when we arrive.
Please be careful, both of you.
We will.
Don't worry.
We're outside the warehouse. Just met with the undercover officers. They're hanging back for now.
The building looks empty, but the lights are on inside.
Approach with caution. Your safety is priority one. If anything seems off, exit immediately.
We're going in now.
Stay in constant communication. If we lose contact, the officers will move in.
Quick update. The main area is empty. No sign of Warlock or Arnold.
But something's different. The set has been rearranged.
There's a glass enclosure in the middle, and those symbols weren't there yesterday.
What did the symbols mean?
No idea. They look ritualistic, almost like the ones we saw in Warlock's notes.
We're going to check the enclosure. It's like a big glass box.
Holy crap! Glass walls just dropped from the ceiling.
We're trapped in separate chambers.
Can't hear Lewis anymore. The glass must be soundproof.
Officers are moving in. Stay calm.
The lights are dimming, except for spotlights. They're focusing on the center of the room. Something's coming. Oh God. It's the Godzilla suit, moving from the shadows.
Is it Arnold in the suit?
Can't tell. Face is covered by the mask. Wait, there's someone else. In the center of the room, It's Arnold. He's tied to a chair. He looks unconscious.
Arnold is there? Then who's in the suit?
Guys, the suit is talking, or making sounds, gurgles and moans. But I recognize the voice. It's Warlock! Warlock is wearing the suit.
What?
Holy crap. It was never about Arnold wearing the suit. It was about Warlock becoming Godzilla.
He's circling Arnold, chanting something. This is some kind of ceremony.
Our officers are at the doors, but they're locked from the inside. They're working on breaching without creating a disturbance. We don't want to startle Warlock while he has access to Arnold.
Hurry.
He's still chanting. I can't hear what he's saying through the glass.
He keeps gesturing between himself and Arnold, like he's explaining something.
Inspector, how far is the warehouse from my hotel?
Ms. Mimi, do not consider going there. This is an active hostage situation. Let the officers handle it.
Just tell me, how far?
Approximately 10 minutes by car, but I strongly advise against this. Here are the coordinates if you absolutely must know for your own peace of mind. 42.3601 degrees north, 71.0589 degrees west.
Thank you. I need to be close in case Arnold needs me.
Promise me you'll stay outside the perimeter and follow all officer instructions.
I totally promise.
Warlock is taking off the Godzilla head, but keeping the rest of the suit on. He's talking to Arnold now. Arnold seems to be waking up.
He looks terrified, trying to get free from the ropes.
Warlock is showing him something. Looks like photos. Maybe the ones from his shrine?
This is bad. He's getting more agitated, gesturing wildly.
I think he's explaining his plan to Arnold.
The tactical team needs another few minutes. They're setting up to breach simultaneously from multiple entry points to minimize risk to hostages.
I don't know if we have minutes.
He's approaching Arnold, slowly, ceremonially.
I'm in a cab. I'm on the way.
Ms. Mimi, this is extremely dangerous. Please reconsider.
I can't. I love him. I have to try.
Warlock is saying something to Arnold. Can't hear it. But Arnold is struggling hard against his restraints. Desperate.
I think there's enough space for me to slip under this glass wall. It's raised about a foot off the ground.
Do not attempt that. Wait for the tactical team.
I don't think there's time.
Lewis number. These walls are so thick that we can't even hear each other, let alone survive one falling on us.
All units are on approach. ETA 3 minutes. Everyone please stand down. Let the professionals handle this.
Officers still trying to get in. I can see them at the far doors.
Warlock is completely in character now. He's making these horrible sounds, half speaking, half growling.
I can't hear what he's saying, but he keeps gesturing at Arnold, and then at himself, and then miming, eating.
He just shouted something I could make out. I am Goji! He's not calling himself Warlock anymore.
I'm 5 minutes away.
Officers report blockades at all main entrances. They're looking for alternative access points. This might take longer than anticipated.
Oh crap. I just noticed something else. There are devices attached to the support columns. They look like explosives.
Can you describe them?
Small black boxes with blinking red lights, wires running between them.
Don't approach them. I'm calling in the bomb squad.
Arnold's definitely fully awake now. He's pleading with Warlock. I can read his lips. Please, we both love Godzilla. You don't have to do this. The suit is just a costume.
Warlock is shaking his head. He's making these bizarre gestures, like he's performing some kind of ritual.
He's speaking again. I can make out some of it through the glass. The texts. Sacred transformation. Become through consumption. It's like fragments of sentences mixed with these guttural roars.
He's circling Arnold, getting closer with each round.
Now he's showing Arnold something. Looks like pages from a book. Arnold is shaking his head, terrified.
Warlock is gesturing wildly. I think he's explaining his plan. He's pointing at Arnold, then at his own mouth, then at the suit.
Oh my god. I just realized he's going to try to eat Arnold while wearing the suit.
That's his transformation. He thinks that by consuming Arnold, he'll actually become Godzilla.
No. This can't be happening.
Stay calm, everyone. Officers are strategically positioning themselves, but the explosives complicate things. We need to avoid triggering them.
Arnold is sobbing, begging. Warlock isn't even acknowledging him as human anymore, just as food.
Warlock is speaking again, more clearly now. Years of preparation, studying the sacred texts. You were chosen, Arnold. Your passion is pure, the perfect sacrifice.
He's describing how I can't even type it, how he'll consume Arnold's essence to complete his transformation.
Harry, Lewis, I need you to keep observing. Technicians are working to disable what explosives they can identify, but we need time.
I don't think we have time. He's fully in character now, moving like the creature, that hunched posture, the way he swings his tail.
It's disturbing how well he embodies it, like he's practiced this for years.
I've arrived at the warehouse. I'm in the parking lot. Where do I go?
Ms. Mimi, you need to stay put. This is an extremely dangerous situation. We have explosives and an armed suspect.
But I might be able to help. Arnold told me once that Warlock craves an audience for his art. Maybe I can distract him.
Absolutely not. That would put you in immediate danger. Stay in your vehicle. Lock the doors. Wait for my instructions.
Guys, the ceremony is reaching some kind of peak.
He's approaching Arnold and opening his mouth even wider than before, making these horrible sounds, screeching, guttural roars.
I've never seen anything like this. It's like he truly believes he is Godzilla. His movements are totally inhuman now.
Arnold is panicking, thrashing in the chair, screaming. I can see his mouth open but can't hear him.
Warlock is just feet away from him now, extending those suit arms. Oh god, this is it.
No, stop him.
Holy crap! The wall just exploded.
What the hell? Another suit. There's another monster suit.
It's Angoras. They're fighting over on the miniature city. That's Angoras, Godzilla's nemesis.
It's attacking Warlock, tackling him away from Arnold.
All units moving in, using the breach point. Stay down. I repeat, stay down.
Police are rushing in. Some are coming toward our glass cages. Others are trying to reach Arnold.
The suited figures are fighting, like actually fighting, crashing into set pieces, destroying everything.
They just smashed through the miniature city. The Angora's suit is incredibly strong. Whoever's inside knows how to fight.
An officer is breaking my glass with something. I think I'm going to be out soon.
Same here. They're almost through.
Bomb technicians are working on the explosives. We need to evacuate immediately. Once you're free, run directly to the exit.
I'm out! Helping officers with Lewis's cage now. The monsters are still fighting. It's surreal, like a real monster battle.
I'm free! We're heading to Arnold. Officers are cutting his restraints.
The Angora's suit has Warlock pinned down, but Warlock is struggling hard, roaring. Officers approaching cautiously.
All personnel evacuate now. We haven't secured all explosive devices. This is not a drill.
We've got Arnold. He's weak but conscious. We're heading to the exit.
Warlock has something in his hand. Oh no! I think it's a detonator.
Evacuate immediately. All personnel clear the building.
We're almost to the door. Arnold is with us. Officers supporting him.
The Angora's suit just looked at us, like it knew we were escaping. It's holding Warlock down. Boom!
Explosion, but smaller than expected. We're outside. Officers still getting people out.
The Angora's suit, it's gone. It disappeared through the wall breach.
Warlock is down. Everyone else clear. No sign of second suit actor.
Arnold? Is Arnold safe?
Yes, he's with us. Paramedics are checking him now.
He's shaken but alive. No major injuries that I can see.
Where are you? I need to see him.
East side of the building, by the ambulances. Officers will let you through if you identify yourself.
On my way.
What the hell just happened? Who was in that Angora's suit?
No idea, but they just saved Arnold's life.
We're setting up a perimeter, searching for the second suit actor, but they seem to have vanished.
Whoever it was, they knew exactly when to show up, and exactly how to fight Warlock.
It's like they were prepared for this, like they knew what was going to happen.
One mystery at a time. For now, let's focus on getting everyone medical attention and securing the scene.
Arnold is asking for Mimi. He keeps saying her name.
I can see the ambulances. I'm running.
This is the craziest thing I've ever experienced. A real-life monster battle. Whoever was in that Angora suit, they're the real hero here.
Is everyone here?
Present and accounted for.
Here.
I'm available.
Great, because someone special wants to join our chat today.
Hey everyone, it's me, the almost dinner.
Arnold!
Man, it's so good to see you typing.
He's feeling much better today, strong enough to hold his phone.
They say I can leave the hospital tomorrow. Still weak but improving.
Very glad to hear that, Arnold. How much do you remember?
It's all pretty blurry, especially the last week. Warlock had me drinking this special tea before and after wearing the suit. Said it would help me connect with the character.
Drugged tea. More like it.
Did you notice the effects at the time?
Not really. It was gradual. At first I just felt relaxed, then started having weird dreams, then gaps in my memory. By the end, I was practically sleepwalking through the days.
The toxicology report confirms heavy sedatives, along with several hallucinogens, consistent with mind control techniques.
That monster. He was preparing you to be, I can't even say it.
I know. The doctors told me what he planned to do. And speaking of monsters, what happened with the suit?
We've completed our forensic analysis. The findings are disturbing. The Godzilla suit had been extensively modified. Hidden sharp implements in the arms, and a complex mechanism in the jaw.
For what?
For consuming and digesting organic matter. This is what we expected to find inside the suit. This is what we actually found.
Jesus Christ.
That's horrific.
Wait, are you saying...
Yes, Warlock had literally begun fusing with the suit. His flesh had grown into the uranium mechanical components. Based on the lab results, this process had been ongoing for months.
That's why he was so obsessed with you becoming one with the suit, because he already had.
This is so messed up. I wore that thing with his parts inside it.
But it wasn't the same suit. By the end, he was in a different one, that he'd been preparing for himself.
Thank God for small mercies. Wait a minute. What about the other suit? The Angoras? Who was that?
That remains our biggest mystery. We found no evidence of who it might have been. The suit wasn't part of Warlock's collection, and security cameras in the area all malfunctioned during the exact time frame of the incident.
Malfunctioned? All of them?
Yes, too precise to be coincidence.
So whoever saved Arnold knew how to disable security systems.
And knew where to find us, and when to arrive, and how to break through a concrete wall.
Whoever it was, I owe them my life, and I'll never be able to thank them.
We all owe them. I want to say something. Thank you all. Harry, Lewis for watching out for Arnold, and Inspector Stark for taking action. I don't know what would have happened without all of you.
I second that. You guys are the reason I'm alive. I can never repay that.
No repayment necessary.
That's what friends do. Even friends who met under the weirdest circumstances ever.
Just doing my job. Though I admit, this case will stay with me.
Should we add Arnold to the group name now?
Definitely. The Goji Defense Force is now complete.
How's that for a new group name?
Perfect. From victims to survivors.
Speaking of surviving, how are you really doing, Arnold?
Physically, getting better every day. Mentally, that's going to take some time.
He has nightmares, but the therapist says that's normal and will fade with time.
Having Mimi here helps immensely.
I have some news to share. We've been investigating more of Warlock's background. We found a hidden room at his home, containing various monster suit designs and journals dating back nearly a decade. They detail his descent into delusion, his belief that he could literally become Godzilla through ritualistic consumption.
Will those other families get closure now?
We hope so. The investigation is ongoing, but we have strong evidence.
You wanted pizza, right? I'm just across the street getting some for us now. I can't believe I'm finally with you, after everything that's happened.
It doesn't feel real yet. Having you here, after dreaming about it for so long.
I think I was in shock the first day, seeing you in that hospital bed, so pale and thin.
Sorry about that. Not exactly the romantic reunion we planned.
Stop apologizing. Nothing matters except that you're alive, and we're together.
Did you really quit your job?
Already done. Gave notice the day after it happened. I'm not spending another day away from you.
What about your apartment?
Sublet it to my cousin for 6 months. We can figure out the rest later.
I can't believe you did all that so quickly. What if I can't find work?
Then we'll figure it out together. I have some savings, and I can find work here.
You're amazing. You know that?
I'm just a woman who refuses to lose the man she loves, especially to a psychopath in a monster suit.
When you put it that way, I love you so much.
I love you too. Now get some rest. Big day tomorrow, hospital discharge, and then home. Together.
Together, finally. Guys, you won't believe what just happened.
What?
I just got off the phone with Marion Steinfeld's office.
The Marion Steinfeld? The horror director?
That's the one. She wants to meet with me about a lead role in her new film.
Oh my god, Arnold, that's amazing.
Holy crap. How did that happen?
Apparently, my story has gone viral. The whole actor kidnapped by deranged director thing. She saw my CNN interview, and she wants to work with someone who truly understands horror.
That's wild. From almost being eaten to landing a lead role.
Talk about a silver lining.
Congratulations, Arnold. A positive outcome from a terrible situation.
It's ironic, isn't it? Warlock promised to launch my career, and in a twisted way, he did. Just not how he intended.
Life is strange that way.
More news! I got the part, and the salary is, I can't even type it. It's more than I've made in the last 3 years combined.
Congratulations.
That's incredible.
We're looking at apartments tomorrow, something bigger, where we can both have space to work.
From unemployed to leading man in under a month. I still can't believe it.
You deserve it, man.
After what you went through, the universe owed you one.
Guys, this is kinda mad. I found a package on my doorstep this morning. No postmark, no return address.
What was in it?
A thumb drive, unmarked, with a single video file.
What kind of video?
Footage from inside what appears to be the Angora's suit during the rescue.
What?
Can you share this file?
Sending it now.
That's definitely from inside the Angora's suit.
Whoever it was, they kept their identity hidden, even in their own footage. And then, at the end, text appears on screen. Some monsters protect, others consume. Know the difference.
What does that mean?
It suggests our mystery rescuer has a philosophy about monsters, perhaps even a mission.
Do you think there are more of them? People in suits? Fighting bad guys?
Monster vigilantes?
It sounds crazy, but after what we've seen...
Whoever they are, they saved Arnold's life. They're a hero in my book.
Mine too. I just wish I could thank them.
Perhaps they prefer to remain anonymous, like many heroes do.
To new beginnings and guardian monsters.
To guardian monsters.
Guardian monsters.
And to us, the survivors. Now, would anyone be down for pizza?
Hell, yeah.